Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Verene, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ink Thoughts podcast. Today is slightly bit of a new setup because, we did this before, but that time we were doing it with a guest, and now we are trying out totally fully a video recording setup for our podcast for our own as well. So it's something of a new thing for us. So there might be some technical difficulties. Hopefully there won't be any, but yeah, if there's any of that, please forgive us if that happened. So yes, this is our second episode where Verene is right here in the UK with me. So yes, like every single episode, I still have to ask. So how are you, Verene? How's your week?
Oh, you don't know how's my week? No. Okay, so...
I mean, like I just don't know, so you gotta share about it. Why not? Yeah. Obviously, I know.
Okay, for the past 1 week, it was pretty good because I started my classes and everything seems very interesting, but at the same time, it is very challenging for me as well. And it is after 1 year that I've been working and not doing anything academically related, and now I have to go back to it, just giving me some time to adjust myself and adapt to everything. Yeah, other than that, everything is pretty okay, and yeah, still kind of like exploring the university life and everything. Yeah, and yeah, I'll say today is quite a good day. You see, there's the sun.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we're going out for a run later, right? I mean, you promised me, so we must go. So yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah. And I guess this morning we had a very fruitful discussion, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I don't know. It just happened. We were planning to watch like YouTube videos. Usually what we do, on our breakfast, that we watch YouTube videos. Together with our breakfast. But then today, it just happened so that we found some interesting topic discussion that we talked about, and then just literally spent an hour doing it.
It shows how talkative both of us are.
Yeah, that's why. Like we should have made that discussion into a podcast episode, but yeah, we did. So here we are. Just kidding. Not everything has to be an episode. Yeah. But I'm not sure when our laundry are going to be done. I didn't set an alarm, but I believe this episode will be long enough that by the time we're done recording, it would just be right at the time when the laundry is over, and then we can start like keeping it something like that. It's dry, something like that. But yes, on to me. Anything interesting happened? I guess it's still quite normal, but it's quite cool that so sorry. The space here is quite small. Hopefully we can work on upgrading our podcast setup very soon next time. I don't know. Well, let's see how it goes. But yes, what I was gonna say is that my second week of work, quite amazing. Working as Meta it's fully remote, so, and I'm quite flexible as well. I'm able to just like head out for workout in the afternoon, because right now in the UK, like early in the morning it will drop down to like 5 degrees. Yeah, so it can be really cold. I can no longer run in the morning. So
you can't.
Yeah, do you want to? We can do that. We can do that together.
I don't want to.
I can. It's just not my preference. That's why. Yeah, I'm someone who prefers running with at least like 10 degrees, something like that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing right now. Work's been fine. I guess, to be honest, actually, it's quite true that when you said like when you asked me whether do I know about your life, but I guess we should still share a bit about our life, just like for the sake of the audience, so that they kind of know what's happening. It's cool. Something worth thinking about. Yeah. What do you guys think about this? So yeah, do let us know about it. But yes, other than that, I guess there's nothing else important in our life. There is something which I'm looking forward to, is that many of our friends is coming to our house today. Oh my god, it's out of focus. It's weird. But yeah, basically, many of our friends, because right in the UK, you kind of build your own community, like friends that that come from Malaysia and all that. So like those are kind of like your family right here in the UK. So they're coming back over here to so-called the village. Yeah, like just like in Malaysia, a hometown. That's what they call it. Like the kind of like the hometown, like our hometown in the UK, because like we studied in Nottingham and then we're staying here. So initially people all stayed here. That's why this kind of like the hometown. Many people are coming back. More than 10 people. Gonna have a great meal, have a good time, drinking and all that, chatting about life. Tomorrow we're heading to Goose Fair, having brunch together, dinner together, like, you know, just catch up a bit, which is something that's really exciting. Originally, me and Verene we were going to go to London yesterday, but then I have no idea. I still haven't figured out how train strike actually works, because it just happens that our tickets are cancelled.
Yeah.
But when I check another app book, like train ticket app, it says that it's still available, which makes me think it's weird. But it's fine. I mean, like, there's just a lot of uncertainty when it comes to like all this train cancellation and all this kind of stuff. So I guess we just cancel the ticket, cancel our accommodation, and now we're staying right here in Nottingham and looking forward to the day to the night where our friends will be here. We'll have a great meal, and then we're gonna have great chat over literally anything in the world. But yes, right now let's head into the main topic of today. So what are we talking about, Verene?
What are we talking about? Okay. We're going to talk about hoarding.
Yes, hoarding. So, like, are you familiar with hoarding?
You mean the word itself or the idea?
I mean, of course, the idea. I mean, are you not familiar with the word or the idea?
I mean, I don't really know the word in English
Oh, okay.
in the past, yeah. That's why I asked you what's the meaning the other day.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I'll say yes, and I think I did it as well.
Yeah. So can you share with us like what's your experience with hoarding?
Okay, so I don't know, maybe it's a thing that that is kind of in our culture, that we think that, you know, things are not spoiled or everything or anything, then we should just keep it. Then slowly we pile things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then, and sometimes when you look at it, you think, oh no, why do I have so much of stuff over here, and should I just clear it or something? But when you're trying to, you know, tidy them out of something, then you think, maybe one day I'll still not use it or something like this. Yeah, then you still keep it there, but ended up you never use it. But you just feel like you're wasting something. That's why you don't want to just throw it away or give it away or something.
Okay. Yeah. So like what have you hoarded?
I'll say one of the very common idea might be clothes, especially for girls, because, you know, we usually when we open our wardrobe, we always think that, oh no, I have nothing to wear, but in fact we have a lot. Yeah. So, and maybe there's like new clothes coming out, then we keep buying new one. But how about the old one? Maybe it still fits, just that it's no longer our style.
Okay.
Yeah. So nowadays, I'll say if when I'm trying to clean up my wardrobe, then I'll think if I'm not going to wear it anytime soon or what, then maybe it is time for me to just maybe give it away or something. What else? Yeah, and also those very, very small stuff like keychains or what, people give it to me as a souvenir, or like it doesn't feel good that you just throw it away or something, so you just keep it.
Because all those stuff comes to a sentimental value, so like it just feels wrong when like some people actually buy it like as a souvenir for you, and then you just like throw it away.
Exactly. So in my house back in Malaysia, I actually have a box that I keep all this stuff because I'm not really using them. Then I keep it at a very high place because I'm not getting it every day, so I just put it out there. So the other day when I told you when my friends come and have a sleepover, then we actually took those down, and we are looking at it and like kind of like recalling those memories. Yeah. How about you? Do you wait? Because when I first know you, everything, I mean, all the setup of your stuff and everything is like pretty simple, and I don't really see that you do this.
All right. So the thing is that it's actually sound.
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry about that. Sorry, I'm just very fidgety when it comes to doing things, even before this went off camera. But yes, to answer your question, very interesting thing. It's like very simple setup and everything. I mean, simple doesn't mean that I don't hoard stuff. And then there's this thing. I guess you might have mistaken tidiness with simple. Tidiness doesn't mean simple as well, and then simple doesn't mean that like I don't hoard stuff. So basically, I guess, well, definitely, the thing is, I don't think I hoard things which I like normal things which I just put it, how do I say it? How should I explain it? Because if we refer to things like clothes, it's something that you use it as you do use it, but you just keep on buying it, and then you might use it. I guess for things which I do use, of course, clothes, there are some, but like in relative to girls, that's, even if we do consider that we hoard, it's like like the total amount is probably like a quarter of what a girl have. Yeah, not all girls are, of course, like as an example. Just, but the thing is that, like, for most of the things, we just don't buy many of it. I guess guys are a bit more simpler. We just buy things, and then we just use them. Yeah, if once they're gone, we just buy another one. I guess and for why would I say it? Like, example, clothes. Like, I guess for me myself are more of, I already care more about fashion. That's why I would have more than one clothes. Like, other guys would probably just buy like literally get new clothes when their old clothes are torn or something like that, decolored, something like that. And I would like actually buy something because I just think that it looks nice, something like that. And especially when it comes to stationaries, when we come to like stationery books, loot book and all this as well, girls.
Yes.
I'm referring to Verene, I guess, in more specific sense. Like, you buy different color pens and all that, highlighters and all that, and then notebook, you buy a bunch of it. Yeah, something like that. So, like, in a sense, when I compare, like, this kind of hoarding, this kind is like, potential use case hoarding, I guess. Potential use case hoarding. So, like, you kind of hoard it because there's like a potential use case for it. I guess for us, at least for me, I don't do that. Yeah, I just wouldn't buy a lot of stuff that I think like there might be a potential use for it. Or at least not in that kind of amount. What I do hoard is that, I do hoard things like what you said about like keychains and all that. That does happen because we would just keep it, like, yeah, it's not nice to throw them away. Yeah, that's the thing. And then second thing is that one main thing, books is one thing that many people hoard, because I guess it's kind of like a potential use case thing for guys, I guess. Yeah, for me,
books as in those.
Yeah, books.
Okay.
Like books. Like, what were you thinking about? What books?
No. What?
Like, I mean, like if it's not those kind of books, what other books can it be? Textbooks?
Something like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me just show it. It's quite cool though. This one. Yay! I have a bunch of stuff here. So yes. Okay. This is not exactly hoarding. Okay. I guess it is a bit. I don't know. I guess I'll explain it. I mean, this cool thing is that it's not exactly like a magazine stand or something. It's actually a makeup palette organizer, and someone selling it secondhand, and then say like, it could be a good place to put like papers and all that. Like, oh, actually it works, and it really works really well. I'm glad that I got it. I guess a bit of hoarding, but I guess a bit. I guess, yeah.
Alright.
I guess a bit. It's okay. You found that I'm holding stuff, so well done. Yes. In fact, I am holding a bit of like all this, like a bit of all this old brochures and all this. Like, actually, these Nottingham stuff are not really useful, and I should really throw them away. But yes, that's one thing. So books, like actual books as well. When we talk about like fiction, non-fiction books, I hoard them. even though I don't yet have a reason to read them, or I'm not prepared to read them. Right now, I haven't been reading any books, but
I do that as well.
yeah. I mean, I would just buy it. It's a cool
Yes,
book, but
yes,
we just have
exactly.
a bunch of books that we
Yeah.
just never read it. That's one thing. But I guess these are quite normal. But some of the okay, the other stuff is not that it's unusual, just that it's more like a rarer thing. Is that I would hoard all those tag boxes.
Oh.
Yes, I don't have it here. It's actually right in this. This is actually a wardrobe. Very funny. And I put this soundproof panel on. But this is a wardrobe, and then right in there we have a box where I put my Pixel 6 box, my Galaxy Watch 4 box, my ZVE 10 box, all those kind of stuff. My lens box. I just like to keep them I just like to keep them. But of course, those in Malaysia, I've already disposed them, or either pass it down or recycle them. But right here, I still keep them. I try to keep it to a minimal, things which are not essential. I kind of go a bit to the extreme whereby even when I buy my ZVE 10 battery, my camera battery, I would keep the box as well. And then now I'm trying to only expensive stuff I'll probably keep it, but other than that, and I'm just gonna.
But is there a reason that you keep them?
I mean, it's cool because you bought something new, so the packaging is cool and all that, kind of represents something. But of course, another reason is that because back then I do sell stuff, so selling stuff, you pack them in, it gives the item better value compared to without the box. So, but I wouldn't say it right now. It's mainly for selling. It's just it has a cool factor to it. I just enjoy keeping the boxes part of the journey, part of the experience of getting the item. So yes, that's one thing. And the other thing, which is very unusual, is that I hoard shoes, but not like potential use cases hoarding. I hoard those shoes. I mean, I can still use them, but they are my retired shoes. Yeah. So because I'm a marathoner, I don't know. I guess I'm a marathoner. I ran marathon twice, but I run a lot. So, but I guess mine is still probably in moderate case if I compare to other marathoners. So I would retire my pair of shoes every 9 months. So every 9 months I'll change to a new pair of shoes, and then what I'll do is that because we kind of rules. About shoes, even though people usually just wear shoes and then they walk around and all that, it seems fine, just as long as they don't break apart, it's fine. But for running, because it is sports, you might get injured and all that, so you need to make sure that after a certain mileage, it's better to just change your shoe, just in case it breaks down halfway, or it will start injuring your feet or your ankle and all that. So it's better to just retire them after a while. So usually mine is around 1,000 km. After I run around 1,000 am, I will just retire the shoes. So what I do is after I retire the shoes, I will just wash them up. I clean them up, dry them up, and then I'll put them back in the original box that they came in. Yes. And I just put it there. Yeah, I just put it. Not even in there. I just put it there. I don't know why. It's just it's literally for me when I feel I want to check it out. This is because I mean I do have that sentimental value to it. I know which marathon, which half marathons I ran with those kind of shoes. So I just take it out and I can just show it not really show it, but just for myself. Yeah. I don't like bring people look at this pair of shoes. I ran the Standard Chartered marathon with this with a record time of 4 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't do that, but just for me, as a sentimental value, I just open it up and I have a look at it. It's nice, it's beautiful, something like that. Yeah. So yes, that's I guess that is the weird thing that I hoard. I mean, it's cool. I only hoarded, I think I hoarded 3. Yeah, I hoarded my first pair of running shoes, which is I think Asics Gel Phoenix 7. The second pair was Asics Dino Flight 2, the white and neon yellow one. That's a very cool one. And then the third pair is my first Kayano. I already have 5 running shoes. Oh my god. I'm now using my 5th pair of running shoes, actual running shoes for marathons and all this. Yeah. And then my third pair is like the A6 Gel Cayano 25. And then right outside that, but because for the first time, because I came to the UK, of course, I'm not bringing the box, like, the, so my previous pair, my, what is that called again? What is that shoe called? It's 25 as well, I think. DS Trainer, I think it's DS Trainer, A6 DS Trainer 25.
The flowery one.
Yes, the flowery one. That one actually, that is the first one that which I decided not to fully retire because the design is just so nice that I decided to keep it, and then I'll just, like, casual wear it because it's really nice. But because I kind of ruined it in a track. What is that? No. What do they call again? A cross country race. Now it's like all muddy. After I wash it, there's still stains on it. So I think it will be the first one that which I'll donate instead of keeping it. It's really beautiful though. It's very beautiful. It's really beautiful. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna donate it. And then now I'm using my latest pair, which it's gonna be retired soon. It's like 800 kilometers, for its mileage. I think what's that called? I forgot the name. It's like my first pair of Nike something. So yeah, but yeah, like that's basically the weird thing which I hold. But I think recently, I'm not sure if my parents threw them away. I actually asked them to throw it away. Just recycle it if can, donate it if can, or just like throw it away because I think, yeah, there's just no point keeping it there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I asked them to do. Even though it's a bit sad, but it's alright. It's fine.
Yeah, I do have those feeling like in the past, some of the stuff that I really like it or something that I keep it for so long, but suddenly, not like suddenly, but after a few years when I look back at it again, then I feel like, yeah, there's no point for me to keep it any longer. Yeah, maybe it should be donated to do more good to others or just throw it away. Yeah. But yeah, I do have a question for you. So, if let's say all this behaviors is hoarding, then how do you differentiate collecting certain stuff as a hobby and hoarding?
Actually, I do think that collecting certain stuff is hoarding as well. It's just like a fancier name for hoarding. I can't say that I'm collecting all my past running shoes.
Yeah.
Then does it make it not hoarding?
Okay.
So basically, like, of course, there's nothing wrong. Like, just that it's like, how do I say it? Okay, you can say that collecting is a subset of hoarding.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is like, because it's an illusion actually when you're collecting. Just that there is like, it's just like somehow it's a better reason to hoard. Like it's valuable to hoard. It makes sense to hoard. There's you just, for some reason, because of that collecting thing, it just makes it okay to hoard. So, of course, within I don't know what happened to Google that they just suddenly activated itself, and I think that I'm saying the keyword. I can't say the hot word. But yes, I was gonna say that, I was saying, yes, collecting. So, collecting, like, okay, example, we have, I'm just gonna put some funny examples. Okay, so right now, where's that? Yes. So right now, what I'm doing here, like this is what's interesting in the UK. We have this Monopoly peel thing by McDonald's, which I've collected the peels because I mean, like, if I happen to get like all of them, I might just, I can win a prize. Why not? So I need the official proof, and I can say that I'm collecting. They are different. I can keep this for my life, and I'm collecting stuff. But comparing this to collecting like Rolex watches, both of them are collecting because I define them. They are special. They have some value to it. Like even my pair of all my shoes, they have some value in it. And then, yeah, I'm just keeping them. But the thing is, the difference between like if we justify which one makes more sense, this collecting is garbage. Because it's, of course, now it still has some value, some like vouchers and all that, but the value expires after like 15th of November. However, if we talk about Rolex and all that, it does come with a monetary value to it. Like, so you can, like, all of them are hoarding. You are just like stuffing stuff. But this is like valueless hoarding. I'll say that this is valueless hoarding, and then Rolex is like value hoarding. So you are like so like it's still hoarding, but it just makes it it makes sense kind of a bit to hold, if you understand it.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you mean. Okay. So the word hoard itself sounds very negative. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you think, is there any like good side of hoarding certain stuff? Yeah.
Let us just search the definition of hoarding. Yeah. So I guess, I don't know. Yeah. Verb, accumulate money, value object, or hide away. Keep in one mind for future use. Stock or store money value. Oh shit. Actually, you know, it's actually quite, it sounds like a good term,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, so like, from the Google definition, it basically says that it's stock or store money or value object, typically one that is secret or carefully guarded. But so it's actually, originally, it's a good term. I guess modern hoarding, but I don't know if we make it hoarding. If we make hoarding the action. Hoarding. Yeah, hoarding. I guess it's like hoarding disorder. I don't know. Persistent difficulty discarding or parting with possession because of a perceived need to save them. Yeah, even NHS has a page for it. Yeah, it's like, but
That's probably a disorder.
Yeah. Hoarding is a behavior where people or animal accumulate food or other items. I guess it's more of a modern term where it kind of changed into something else. It doesn't mean that it's like bad.
Yeah.
Just that now we associate it with like just like hoarding disorder or something like that. Because if we look at hoard, it kind of sounds like having $1 million in your bank account is hoard as well.
Yeah.
That is like more of the more appropriate term to it if you search out like the definition for hoarding for hoard. But I guess when it comes to hoarding, the action of hoarding, because it's associated to hoarding disorder and something like that, that's why it sounds a bit negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the persistent difficulty discarding, according to one of the...
Yeah. So, guess it's not bad, but yeah, just like what I said, like, I guess it depends on the value itself. Look, of course, there's nothing wrong with hoarding. Of course, don't hoard if you don't have much space, and then I wouldn't, but the thing is that I guess I wouldn't say no to hoarding at all, but even when it comes to like so-called collecting valuable stuff like Rolex and all that, I guess you still have, there's a limit to that, because I don't know. Personally, I'm not. Of course, people make their career out of this, like you know, collecting stuff and then selling them, you know, like kind of flipping the value. But for me, nothing wrong with that. Just that I think that it's important. Like I'm got more of a grander vision, something like that. Like it's instead of like dependent on the value thing, you know, it's better to create value yourself. That is one thing. And then the general idea of collection and all this is not aligned with my kind of like my life philosophy, because my life philosophy is that we always have to try new things, do new things. If you just keep holding on to old stuff and you don't discard them, basically it's like you keep yourself in the comfortable state and you're not willing to grow out of it. So basically, not that hoarding is wrong, but for me, the underlying mindset for hoarding, collecting, and all this kind of stuff, I wouldn't do this for too long. I will collect and all that, but when I return to it, I realize that this has no longer any value to it. It's time for me to move on, and I'll probably just discard it. That's for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think recently there's a lot, when we go on to social media, a lot of people talking about just discarding stuff that you are not using or no longer useful for you. Or maybe in 3 months or in 2 months' time, you're not going to use it. If you really need it again, you get it again, something like this. Yeah. Then underlying thing that they want to bring out is actually like just keep the present you and the current environment as clean and simple as possible, so that there's not much of stuff going through your mind and everything affecting how you are carrying out your daily life and all.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, like actually, to be honest, environment does change a lot. Like it's important. Your environment is important as much as your environment is as important as many things in your life. So like your environment can actually affect how you do things, how your life goes, how you make your decision, how you look at yourself, something like that. So definitely, it's if you can work on solving this hoarding thing, you free up a lot of space, make sure that your space is cleaner and all that. It actually helps. Everyone, I guess, I don't know, like I'm not sure if it's everyone thing, but for me personally, I definitely prefer a cleaner workspace, free of stuff. Don't look at that. I mean, I'm gonna clean that soon. Yeah, like probably these few stuff. I mean, those are new. Like these are amazing stuff. This is not old yet. I'm using for reference because it's like 2022, 2023, and we are going for one.
All right.
All
right.
Oh, this one is happening yesterday. I didn't book this one because I thought we were going to London, and yes, we're going to BBC Philharmonic. Right. Yeah, and after this we have all this kind of stuff. Liverpool is coming though. And yeah, I mean like this one. Okay. Oh, this one is the old one. Oh no, this one is the Harley, the one which I went to. I paid $250 for this. I forgot how much. Basically, I paid for it.
Alright.
That's why I want to keep it.
Okay.
At least for a while.
Okay.
Because like I mean, when we go to the next one, we are gonna buy it as well because it just like it talks about like the composer or something like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so it's like you kind of read this to get a context on the concept itself. So I just don't waste it yet. Wasted yet. Paid for it. Those stuff. Other than that, I will need to discard them soon.
Yeah, but I guess if we are not used to this kind of like discarding discarding stuff lifestyle, maybe it's not easy for us to like when we get something then we discard it immediately. But I think it is still okay to like keep for a short period of time. Then you decide to clean everything up, then you discard them in one go.
Yeah. Like what I do with this. Yeah. I don't know how I'll probably keep a few of them. Simply keep them. But yeah, just because there is some sentimental value to it. But of course I wouldn't keep it for very long because like it just doesn't make sense to do that. Like this it just becomes trash after quite some time.
Oh, you reminded me of one thing, which is those letters that my friends used to write for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it's like, okay, he wrote it once a day, so I have like 366 pieces of that. But I just keep it in a box. Yeah, so far I haven't found a reason or what for me to like discard it immediately. So I just keep it up there.
What you can do is you can digitalize them and then you can throw them away. I would do that. I would digitalize them and then throw it away. Yeah, I guess I thought of something about that. I forgot what I want to digitalize, like letters and all that. I kind of want to just digitalize and throw them because like it's just a hassle to keep a bunch of papers and then I don't know where to put them. And then if I do put them, because they are papers, they have there's the risk of them. I mean, it's not a big problem here, but I don't know, in Malaysia, humidity, flooding and all that, and they might just break someday. So I just think, digitalizing them, that's a good idea. Like, of course, you have 365 of them to digitalize, which is a bit tiring. Yeah, so, yeah. Write emails instead of letters. Just kidding. I mean, write both, I guess. Write one and then send one to them digitally so that they don't have to digitalize it anymore.
Oh, wow.
Paper and then like a PDF, scan PDF. I mean, it's not a bad idea, right? Yeah. Or you can, you know what I did? Actually, I wrote a letter to Z, I think. Yeah. But what I did is I wrote it on the iPad and I printed it out. I wrote it using GoodNotes and then I printed it out and I think I sent it to him. I think that's what I did. Yeah. So, yeah, I can send a digital. I'm not sure if it's still here. I forgot. But that's interesting.
That's a bit funny.
Yeah, that's a bit funny. I mean, it kind of retains the handwriting style a bit, but just like, it's like printed.
But when it's handwritten, it really feels different.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just don't like the idea of handwritten, it's not eco-friendly anymore.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
And then like hard to store and all that kind of stuff.
True.
So I guess that's the opportunity there to like, innovate on like digital letters and all this kind of stuff. But we just have to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, anything else that you'd like to share?
Okay, so I know just now you kind of talk about your opinion on hoarding, which is some idea like you just can't leave your past or move on or yeah. But do you think there's any like good sides for that?
Yeah, there is, but like I said before this, I would like to just say that I just like to say that mainly because like everything is a spectrum. There's no right or wrong. It's just depending on where you stand. So, of course, if I do go like towards like, never leave behind anything, like I wouldn't care about any relationship and all that, which is not exactly a good thing. So for people who do hoard and all that, it means that they take this sentiment value very, with loads of importance, which is kind of good. You care about all this memories and all this kind of value. You care a lot about it, but of course, just that for me, you hold on too much to third party stuff because like you hold on to all this sentimental, all this kind of value, and it's like tied to something else. It's not tied to yourself. That's why for me, I wouldn't hold on to all this stuff so much. It's like there is a value, but eventually it goes away, and then we move on to a new thing which we actively go and work out for, something like that. There's nothing wrong in anything. It's just that usually the best way to live in life, it's like when you do something, you search for the how do I do it? When you do something within a spectrum, you make sure that you're always standing around in the middle, not towards the two extreme ends. Yeah, not towards the two extreme ends. Yeah, it's good. Like I would say that if you are very sentiment, you care a lot about emotion, you got really good empathy and all that. And if you really literally don't hoard as well, you are total minimalistic and all that. You are kind of like very efficient. You know what you're doing. You have a very clear mind, but you probably just are not that sentiment. Not saying that all minimalists are. I'm just like an example, like, because when you don't hoard and all this, usually it kind of shows that you have a clearer mindset, something like that. So like those works, but it's better to fit somewhere right around in the middle. Yeah, around in the middle ground where you kind of have both sides and then just choose which side do you prefer to stand on. And personally, I prefer to just, keep moving forward, find new things, and then like move on from the past.
Yeah. Just to add on the spectrum thing, you can try to adjust yourself along the spectrum, but it's okay if you prefer to be on any sides. Yeah, as long as you feel comfortable with that. There's no wrong if you like to hoard a lot, or if you are a total minimalist. Yeah, or you're just like maybe the usual, not usual, like maybe like the remainings that are in the middle. Yeah, there's no wrong of being at any point on the spectrum. Yeah. Just do whatever that you feel comfortable. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. So yes, anything else you want to share about hoarding? This lovely topic about hoarding.
Yeah, or maybe the idea of moving on from your past. Yeah, sometimes we just maybe all these little things in our life can tell us a lot of stuff that we never really think about it. Like from hoarding, we know that maybe we are one of those people that care a lot about the past and all the sentimental values. Yeah. Yeah, just the idea of moving forward, like we talk about this a lot, like in everyone's life. Yeah, we talk about just move forward, forget about the past and everything. But I know it's not easy. Yeah, but sometimes you will know for certain stuff it's better for you to just move on, and some stuff it's okay for you to just hold on to it because that's something that is supporting you. Maybe without that you might feel a lot more unstable or something that it's harder for you to carry out your daily life or something. Yeah, but of course usually this only happens for a period of time. After that you might feel better and all. Yeah, but just go with your own pace.
Basically, do what makes you comfortable.
Yeah. As long as you know what you are doing and
Is what you want.
yes.
We can finish each other's sentences.
Anything from you?
No, nothing from me. I guess pretty much I mean, yeah, I kind of talk about my point, but yeah, actually the thing is that's a spectrum thing. Kind of see where it stands. Mainly is what you're comfortable with, what you want. This two things. What you're comfortable in and what you want is where you want to go to. So you want to improve something like that, and you kind of move forward something like that. But yes, I guess that's it for me.
Yeah, that's all from me as well.
Any insights that you would like to share?
I think no for this week.
I mean, I don't know. Recently, I guess I've been a bit lazy, or maybe just talked it out, and then the insights, and we never recorded it down. True. Even though we have the Notion thing, we don't really just write it there, which is a bit of
we never do that.
We did
at the very beginning.
In the beginning, yeah, and then now not anymore. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, we get some insights next time. And yes, I guess that'll be it for this episode then. But yes, this is our first just 2-person video podcasting. So let us know what do you think about it. Definitely the background isn't that good, We'll see. This is not something we can change in the short term. Probably have to stick with this for quite some time. But yes, other than that, thanks everyone for listening, and hope to see you guys in next week's episode. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's all good. I guess after I did this again.